to bring high things to Philly. Beat sharp.
Number 22!
Two-year veteran Scott Foster.
Detritus and Eric Dalen. We are underway in Game 4. And a turnover to start the game for Detroit.
Well, no surprise to see them try to get Duren early on, but just a little bit lackadaisical on the pass, and Bane picks it off.
This is Carter from deep. Good!
And you can see it. You can see it. He has been confident through these first two games, rebounding, defending, and no better way to start out.
But what a massive shot for him, Austin. Just 2 of his last 14, and he catches the first one of the game out.
Banchero at the big shot to close out Game 3. Sizing up Cunningham. Baseline drive. Kick out to Bane for 3.
And he has been red hot. He started the game 7 for 7.
When Orlando made 15 threes in Game 3, what a start for this team. Only shot 34% in the regular season. Has blocked shots over 9 a game in this series. Touch the paint, make the play for somebody else.
Wagner going to work inside.
So right off the bat, we're seeing a little bit of everything.
Pistons, 1 seed in the East for most of the season, facing their biggest test of the year as Harris gets that to go, plus the foul. Well, career NBA postseason game. He's one of the guys that J.B. Bickerstaff leans on for leadership in that Pistons locker room.
When his career guys in first rounds, he's been phenomenal. 16-8 for his career in first-round playoff series.
Wagner to the rack.
That's that a la Donovan Mitchell. Windmill over the head action. Big time move there by Franz.
Cunningham fading away. It drops.
Boy, that is a nasty shimmy shake right there. Playing off 2 feet. Cade Cunningham quieting that crowd with the mid-range jumper.
Cunningham averaging 31 points so far in the series. Wanting to do a better job of taking care of the rock in this one. Suggs too strong, and Cunningham the board. First miss of the ball game for Orlando.
And that might have been the first tough shot they've taken all game. Prior to that, they were kind of getting what they wanted.
Inside, Suggs slapped it away.
But he'll go get it back for you.
Carter to Banchero with the flush. Timeout, Detroit.
Effort the Pistons are going to bring into this one, and we need to exceed that. So we need to make sure the message is clear with everybody. We need to play like we are desperate as well, and we got to do everything we can to win this game if we want to win the series, guys.
Thank you, Grant. This is Cunningham stripped by Wagner. Magic running. Bane down the lane. And 2022. Playing alongside those two guys you just saw on your screen.
Big time to pull that off, Grady.
Jaren Jackson Jr. now in Utah, of course. John Morant still with the Grizzlies. T. Morant is in the building somewhere.
Shout out to the OG.
Let's see if Detroit can get Duren a look here. He hasn't still taken a shot. We're 3 minutes deep into this game. And
the turnovers. We've seen some chippiness throughout this series.
This is a tough series to call, man.
Banchero, foul. The match.
We're working on Paulo, man. We're working on it. Go play off Paulo.
Already a double-digit advantage for the Magic.
Desmond Bane is
another turnover. Wagner up to the races. Bully ball to the rack. 4 consecutive turnovers for Detroit. Make it 5 consecutive turnovers.
Unbelievable. Oh, okay.
Banchero fires. No good. And a tap by Duren over to Harris. Harris on the move inside and scores.
Well, Tobias Harris has been the guy to stop the bleeding for Detroit. Man, I know the Pistons have struggled taking care of the ball in this series. 17 turnovers a game. But Cade Cunningham has played. The turnovers have been an issue in this series, and he's already got 4 of them in this first quarter.
Bang with the midi.
How
6 points for Desmond Bane.
How solid has he been, Grady?
Lead back to 12 for the Magic. Thompson in the lane, rises, can't hit. Rebound Carter. Magic in firm control. Suggs tossed it up. Carter couldn't control it. First turnover for Orlando. is called.
Man, oh man.
It's Harris.
Dude, shell-shocked right now. I mean, it's...
Pistons average 15 turnovers a game during the regular season. They're nearly halfway there. We're not even at the halfway mark of the first quarter. Cunningham for three.
Yes. And maybe that, even though Duren doesn't score it, he does get the offensive rebound and makes the play for Cade Cunningham. That's where Duren's got to be. Worry about your rim protection, your offensive rebounds, and the offense will come.
Bankero hits it for corner. Block from behind by Thompson.
Unbelievable. What a block.
Cunningham between the legs.
Great
outside
pass.
look. Three ball. Low drop for Harris. And Bankero the ball.
That was a great pass right there.
Bankero. Hard drive. Foul. Cunningham.
For their early offense, so impressive.
Bankero was trying to demonstrate you can't put a timetable on living up to expectation. They lead by 11. This is Cunningham. Nearly stripped by Suggs. Inside, Thompson lost it into the hands of Duren. Mid-range Jay is good.
How active, though. Orlando is just loading. They are loading to everybody. It's one of those plays. That could have been a steal, but instead, it's an open Duren 10-footer, and he gets it to go.
De Silva in the corner. Gave it up to Bankero. Bankero, sidestep three. Off the mark. And it's De Silva saving it. De Silva with the hustle. Now it's Black. Gave it up to Bankero. Bankero penetrating. Puts it up. Off the mark. Ball on the floor. Cunningham ahead to Harris. Harris beating the pack.
Another hustle play, though. Detroit gets another 50-50 ball. That leads to a run out, and all of a sudden, Detroit feeling a little bit of rhythm for the first time in the first.
7 points for Tobias Harris. Suggs. And Thompson immediately twirls the finger.
He might have...
Well, and there's a reason that Jalen Suggs was begging for that basketball at the line.
And I like how, listen, they overturned the call. They didn't give a foul. They're keeping the players on the floor.
Hand off to Cunningham. Cunningham on the move, flips it up, and is fouled. And averaging 31 for the series of this ball game. And Pistons slowly but surely weathering that storm.
Man, was it a storm? They came out.
But what's honestly also amazing is that Orlando's only outshot Detroit by 2. It feels like the first 4 minutes were just every possession a turnover.
Detroit on a 9-2 run. Bankero out the corner alone. Missed the three. De Silva nearly. Harris LeVert only played 4 minutes in game 3. Cunningham again. Stops at the free throw line. It rolls out. Duren, the offensive board and the hammer.
That's his second offensive rebound here in the first quarter. Jalen Duren in the top 5 in the league in the regular season. That's a way that he can impact this game without posting up. He can go get the ball off the offensive glass.
Black on the move inside the corner. Bankero to De Silva. Well off the mark.
2 in a row. Let's see if Harris can give him a little bit of offense. They've needed some scoring off the bench. He's made a career getting buckets off the bench.
Duren, mid-range Jay, rolls out. In the first quarter, Orlando had a 19-7 run.
Man.
Pistons closed the period with a 20-7 flurry.
You see the ball pressure right now.
And Dennis Jenkins heating that thing up.
Wagner, pull up Jay, won't go.
Well, Detroit just nuked that possession with their ball pressure. That was big time.
Pistons by 1. This is Dennis Jenkins over to Robinson.
Duncan Robinson hasn't taken a shot yet.
Stewart. Hand off to LeVert. LeVert trying to get it on the shot clock. Robinson a look. Can't hit.
He almost paid it off there, Austin. That was high level.
Here's Black on the move inside. Squeezes it through.
And you just love when Anthony Black puts his head down. He's 6'5", 6'6", but he has that guard-like skill. Quick first step, too. Great finish there.
5th postseason series all time between these two franchises. We have a foul on the floor, and it's going against Jamal Cain. Stewart for 3. Oh, target practice from Isaiah Stewart.
There you go, B. Stu.
Duncan Robinson's cut, though, makes that play because he takes that cut with purpose to the rim. You got Isaiah Stewart popping back and letting it go.
This is Black at the free throw line. No good. LeVert the board.
Got to credit Duncan Robinson. Past couple possessions been targeted.
Jenkins swatted by Batadze. Kane in the lane. Oh, nice move. And a goaltend. Stewart
Taking it to the basket.
Batadze with the poke away. Robinson recovers. Robinson on the move to the rim for two.
I love it. If you've got the mismatch there with Batadze a good rim protector in that paint. Robinson with the blow by.
Stewart landed awkwardly after the rejection.
His leg showing toughness right now.
Buck, crossover, step back, Jay, won't go, and LeVert getting up for the ball.
Yeah, LeVert coming back in and cleaning up the play.
He's got like 3 or 4 of those where he's just gone up and made a play.
Turnover for Detroit. Kane attacking, put it up and off, out of bounds, and it will stay with the Magic.
Get some much-needed rest.
If you joined us late, Detroit showing some tremendous poise after Orlando got off to a fast start. This is Black. Step throw, another rejection from Isaiah Stewart.
And now you're not playing your strengths, but he's been great tonight.
Oh, a near throwdown from Thompson, and a foul is called. LeVert into Cunningham. Pump, fires, can't hit, and Batadze comes out of there with it for the Magic. Bang. Over to Kane in the corner. Long, Harris the board. The Magic now just 2 for 13 from three-point range. Harris sizing up Batadze. Harris pushed by Batadze, and Batadze pushed him down. Harris immediately to his feet and will head to the line.
That's a good point.
The opposing team is going to try to poke. Going to try to get under your skin to force you into an uncharacteristic-like play. Here's Cunningham. He wants 3. Yes.
Well, it's a screen and then right back into the rescreen there. Nate Cunningham picked up those early fouls, and he's just played right through it. He's got 13 here in the first half.
Largest lead of the ball game for Detroit. Banchero. No look to Kane beyond the arc. It's long, and a rebound chased down by Thompson.
But we've got to give credit, guys, to Detroit for not overreacting to early three-point makes.
Harris right down the lane. The C's.
And Bulls fans look away.
Orlando got off to a fast start. They've been struggling of late as Banchero can't hit. Austin Rivers covering the game from the Magic perspective. What do they need to do to get back in it?
I think it starts on defense. Since then, the Pistons have really taken control of this game and played their brand of basketball. Let's get some stops here, though.
Magic shooting just 29% from the floor and 14% from 3. Cunningham rolling to the rim and the finger roll for 2.
But I love the play design, and it's the empty side handoff there. So there is nobody to take on Isaiah Stewart. And if you're worried about him on the lob, it's Cade Cunningham all the way.
Pocket pass to Carter, who
beat Stu on the lob at the rim as well. Tough spot to be in.
De Silva. Third triple of the ball game for Orlando. That one was much needed.
And that's big for him. His first 2 were kind of way off. Seeing that ball go through the net gives a player confidence.
Cunningham, dump off. Thompson blocked.
Here we
Suggs. Orlando looking for momentum. Thompson pulled the chair, and Banchero.
And look at Isaiah.
Inbound to Carter. Bain in the lane. The floater won't go. Tipped up and in by Carter.
Great job from Wendell. We've seen his impact in the first couple of games in this series being active.
He had 8 offensive rebounds in Game 3. No surprise to see him right back there on the offensive glass.
Green can't hit. Carter the strong rebound. Suggs hits the accelerator. De Silva, step through, toss out. Banchero, no. And Thompson comes out of there with the ball.
Great job by Detroit, not overreacting and letting Payne get that 3.
Robinson from deep.
Bad.
A wide open step in 3.
Banchero turns it over. Cunningham. And he tried to leave it for Duran. Detroit by 9. Wagner cutting to the rim, got in Cunningham's chest and put it through.
Strong move there by Franz. He was met with a double team essentially in that paint, but was able to will his way through.
And Austin, they love that action for Wagner. Set a flare or a back screen, they switch it, and he's got that whole angle downhill.
First Magic player in double figures. Wagner now with 10. Duran fouled by Wagner.
Thompson to get right back up underneath.
Yep. Let's take a look at the upcoming playoff. Duran with 6 points, 4 rebounds here in the first half. He's been trying to find his rhythm in this series. 5 minutes to go in the second quarter. Wagner trying to get out of trouble is fouled. But
put him in a position to score. Franz has got it going a little bit too. There it is.
Wagner, long.
Some of these threes are not even close.
No, they're not.
We knew going in that Orlando, not a great three-point shooting team. 27th in the NBA during the regular season in three-point percentage. Cunningham can't hit. Banchero the board. Banchero. Toss out. Carter. Back to Banchero. Sees an opening and threw it down.
Well,
That's nice.
Devontae Green, Austin, took a very strange angle to that play.
Yes, he did. Kind of got frustrated with himself after that, too.
Hand off to Robinson. Robinson with the runner off the heel. Rebound to Wagner. Wagner down the lane. Toss out. Suggs three. In and out. They are 3 for 18 from three-point range.
Started out red hot, man, right?
And after making 15 of them in game 3.
That was the most threes in a game since St. Patrick's Day. The 15 they had in game 3. Suggs the steal. Suggs!
Each halftime margin has been tight in the first 4 games of this series. Back to live action here in the third. Bang, high off the window, and it's dropped.
That's like Kyrie-esque right there. Just going to the lane full speed, able to just float that ball to the top of the glass where you can't get it.
When you've got Duran coming over, who was so impactful in Game 3 as a rim protector, that was a great contest, but just better offense from Desmond Bane.
Cunningham. Pull up Jay Pure.
He's got that on automatic here in the playoffs. 48% in the mid-range in the regular season, top 10 in the NBA. In the playoffs, 10 of 15 in the mid-range coming into tonight. He has been on fire from that 15-foot spot.
18 for Heel. Cunningham the board. Cunningham 3. Left it short. And Thompson.
The day, they just need to make their shots.
Wagner. A handoff to Suggs, flicks the wrist, can't hit, Harris the board. Suggs is now 0 for 6 in this ballgame. Robinson looking for daylight.
Thought he had
out
him
to
there.
Thompson. Cunningham. Driving, pump, skip pass. Harris is lonely. Off the heel, Thompson getting up for another board.
I mean, no one else can get up there with him.
He is a tremendous offensive rebounder. Just flying in there. You have got to put a body on Asar Thompson.
Cunningham, another skip pass. Harris tries again. Rims out. Boxed out by Carter and scooped up by Wagner.
Great box out by Wendell.
Look at this mismatch.
Banchero the seal. Banchero can't get the hoop. Back tap to Duran.
Boy, give credit to Duncan Robinson. He hung in there with Paolo Banchero.
Harris penetrating. Finds Cunningham in the corner. Missing. Thompson another offensive board. Thompson. Out to Harris. Shot clock to 4. Harris, that's a tough J, won't go. And slapped out of bounds by Orlando.
Robbie, I think it was so hard to screen Jalen Suggs. Look at him.
Robinson. In and out. Both teams shooting 26% from downtown. Wagner. Bain got it back to Wagner. Blocked.
You got to go so strong in that paint because they are coming, aren't they?
Harris got the leg.
Okay, Uncle.
The defense leading to the offense. Detroit's rim protection in this series has been so good. And Orlando just keeps trying them, and Detroit keeps blocking these shots.
As you mentioned earlier, Robbie, Pistons averaging just under 10 blocks a game so far in this series. Banchero fouled at the rack.
Austin, a good use of the Euro step there.
Banchero, JB's kids, they call Jamal Uncle Jamal. Jamal's kids call Bickerstaff Uncle JB. Battling in the postseason head-to-head for the second time. This is Robinson for three. No good. Wagner the other way.
Here's Duncan again here, Austin. He's going to have to fight and battle Banchero.
Stronger Banchero with the back down, and he draws the foul on Robinson.
Duncan Robinson is feeling there where he's like, all right, this dude's 6'10". I am giving up crazy amounts of weight here. I've got to get this arm. Can't match that physicality.
And Banchero, this is his first free throw. He's 9 for 10 tonight. Magic by 3.
Great screen.
Harris. Right idea, poor execution.
Wide open. If that pass is on target.
Wagner in the lane. Wagner draws another foul on Duncan.
See Bain talking to him. I love Bain's competitive energy. I love it.
Today.
Talk about the relationship between JB and Coach Mosley. I live like 3 houses down from Coach Mosley. I don't ever get that treatment. They don't call me Uncle Austin or anything like that. Call the police.
Well, in
on
fairness, they've got 25 years of this.
Right.
You can feel the pain for these two guys coaching against each other.
It's a little bit better.
5-point advantage for the Magic. Duren going at Carter. Spinning blocked by Carter. And ricochets out of bounds.
In certain games, he absolutely has been.
Throw it up. Carter throwing it down. Matchup with Jalen Duren. Duren, a most improved player of the year candidate this season. Carter has the defensive assignment on Harris. Harris, pull-up day, no good. Scooped up by Suggs. And that pass far ahead of Banchero, who can't chase it down.
Another great Wendell Carter defensive possession. And he only
gave Randy Gregory, his assistant, a lot of credit. Firing up, challenging Carter ahead of this series and matchup with Duren. And Duren got the better of him that time. Kissing it off the window.
Just going right at him, right through the chest. It's really good defense from Wendell Carter. That was not an easy shot. Jalen Duren just taking matters into his own hands and forcing the issue off the bounce.
And a foul is called. It's going against
20 and 21 for the night for the team that gets to the line the most in the NBA in the regular.
Been part of the difference in this ball game.
Because the made field goals aren't all that different. Neither are the made threes. 22 made field goals actually for Detroit that they've outmade them compared to Orlando in this game. 22-21.
Orlando 65, Detroit 58. Cunningham. Toss inside to Duren, who is fouled inside.
Should be a handoff back to Cade if they're able to get the ball in. He's going to dribble right back that way.
LeVert. Over to Green. Quick trigger. Hits
Wow.
the tray.
Much needed.
Well, he's had a career year shooting the basketball from three. A career high 38% in the regular season. That's a big shot there. Javonte Green, yeah, he's a winning player. He's got great intangibles, but he can't make an open shot.
Suggs. His alley-oop attempt swatted by Duren.
If he doesn't get that, Wendell Carter is out there hanging on.
Too. As soon as you see the big come over, you've done your job.
Kane. Push shot rolls in.
He's been great. He really has. He's given them just a little bit of a boost, and they're trusting him here. This is a big game here in round 1 of the playoffs.
And Cunningham, through contact, earns a trip to the line. Came into his own last year, playing a career-best 70 games.
Man.
Becoming an all-star, an all-NBA.
You said Cade Cunningham is your favorite NBA player's favorite player.
Yeah.
And I think that is a great description of just the way his game is and how popular it is with guys that hoop.
I think people just love his savvy and the way he carries himself. He's always so even keel. You don't see him ever too emotional.
Banchero can't hit the midi. Rebound Harris.
And the kid's got game.
Yes, he does.
He was third-team All-NBA a season ago. A chance to be first-team or second-team this year. Cunningham penetrated on Carter. Dump off. Duran with the finish.
Like, talk about drawing two right there. I mean, Cade Cunningham is engaging that help, and that's the easiest basket Jalen Duran has had here in Orlando in 2 games.
Carter fouled by
The opponent's jump shot was going for a pump fake right there.
That's true.
Flow we're in. You know, we talked about it the first half. I guess you'd say Detroit, but it's not like they've gone on a giant run. Slow game.
The last team to go on a run in the fourth. It's been that kind of a series.
Full court pressure here.
Off the head. Green climbing the ladder but couldn't control it.
Expected press forces a turnover. I love these plays. Get Paolo going downhill.
Toss out to Black. Black on the drive. Stripped by LeVert. Green over to LeVert. Pistons running. And LeVert has it snatched by Black. Out of bounds, and they'll keep it here. This is Banchero. Backing down Green with Cunningham looming. Toss out. De Silva. Push shot. Drop.
Great job by De Silva. He got chased off the line there. Slowed down. Nice little touch with the floater.
Well, he showed some real toughness after shooting 2 shots early that weren't close. So coming back and really giving a nice boost for Orlando off the bench.
Cunningham. And whistle blows. And a foul going against Jamal Cain. Green. LeVert now. Shot clock to 5. LeVert. Stop. Pull up. Jay. Left it long. Black.
He was sizing up that crossover.
Banchero. Cross. The spin. The drive. Blocked by Stewart. And last time.
Orlando, the 8th seed, leading the 1 seed Detroit by 6. Robinson 3, can't connect. Stewart the board, and it's lost out of bounds. Orlando.
Well, and you look at Detroit's roster, that 3-point line can dry up in a hurry.
Payne for 3, well off the mark. Rebound Jenkins.
You wonder, Robbie, who's going to give you this offense if you're Detroit?
Nice dump off. Stewart, count it, and put it.
When Cade was on the bench, pick it up right here.
Stewart can't hit at the free throw line. The Pistons finished 2nd in the NBA in and-one opportunities during the regular season. 4-point ball game. Pocket pass to Banchero. Banchero, and a traveling violation. Just the 6th turnover of the ball game for the Magic.
And Austin, they should go back to that again.
That's a layup.
Yes.
Get Paolo downhill. He's checking the Bane stuff right now.
Hand off to Jenkins. Jenkins working on Batazze. Pull up Jay from the elbow, won't go. And good job by Cain to get a hand on it. Bane across the timeline. Suggs for 3. No good. Rebound Cain. Cain tied up with Jenkins. Got free. Kick out. Banchero. And tried to find Cain on the perimeter. They say it was deflected by a Detroit.
They got numbers if they run.
Robinson. It rotates to Harris. Harris, hard drive, bucket, and the foul. With everything at stake. Orlando trying to move a step closer to becoming just the 7th, 8th seed all time to knock off a 1 seed.
They are able to win this game, Grady. That next question comes. How familiar are they with being up 3-1? Closing out teams.
But it's drought both ways in terms of getting out of the first round. This is Banchero over to Suggs, fires quickly, and an out. Cain nearly followed and put it in.
What a play by
Suggs is 0 for 8 in the ball game. Jenkins through contact.
They've done great without him right here.
They have a chance to take the lead. Harris Sizing up Carter. Harris now. Bane with the defensive assignment. Harris, tough fade. One drop. Loose ball foul. And it's going against. Bane got it into Suggs. Suggs has brought the hustle plays. Just hasn't been able to make a field goal in this ball game. 0 for 8. Toss out to Banchero. Banchero attacking Harris. He drops. Plus the foul.
14 from the field. This is free throw number 11. He has not settled.
It's one of those players, just like Cade Cunningham, no matter how rough the shooting night, they always seem to save their best for last. Magic by 4. And an offensive foul on Stewart.
That reputation, right?
Cunningham and Durant back in for Detroit. Banchero, pull up Jay. Front iron, no. Rebound, Thompson.
Good defense there by Jalen Durant. Not letting him get to the rim and making it a tough contested pull-up.
Thompson. And a shoot. Thompson got the... His impact isn't simply just in the scoring column.
I'm an Adidas guy, so I'm biased. Let's just call it for what it is. Those could have been the coolest shoes in the world. I wouldn't say anything positive about them. They're not 3 stripes.
You're going to hate on the Jays. Okay. Kane turns the corner. Cunningham in the lane. Long drop. Tipped up and off. Banchero clears it. Oh, my goodness. Banchero. And it's out of bounds. I don't think Abel had it that bad.
Please so.
Kane started the season as a two-way player for Orlando. Anthony Black, who had the dunk of the regular season in Berlin. And Kane with the rebound there. Even with the highlight play, we still have a 3-point ball game. 4 minutes going by in the fourth. Banchero. Pull up,
That was good D, but better O. Paulo Banchero getting to a spot, raising up. That's big time right there.
Cunningham. Over to Harris. Harris. And the whistle blows. It's a 15-year veteran. 15 points in this one. Harris splits a pair. This crowd has been incredible here at Kia Center.
And this game feels similar.
And
At the end of this game, just in terms of late game execution, you remember in game 3, he closed with those big shots.
Banchero. Working on Cunningham. Banchero left it short. Rebound Durant.
Good job by Detroit at closing that down. Durant came over, contested, but Detroit able to get that defensive rebound. Durant giving multiple efforts.
Cunningham sees the double, gave it up to Thompson.
There's just no spacing out there.
So loaded to him.
Nowhere to go right now.
Harris has to go to work. Harris connects.
Just a really mature play. Harris flashing to the ball, taking his time, and making a big bucket for the Pistons.
2-point ball game. Suggs in the corner. Yes!
Big shot.
First field goal of the ball game for Jalen Suggs. He was 0 for 8 before that make. And a foul is called on Jamal Kane, trying to defend Cade Cunningham.
To go through 1 or 2 defenders just to get a good shot off.
Well, and with that being said, he has 24. Cade Cunningham.
It's been a game of runs, and with all we've seen Orlando do in this ball game, it's still a 4-point game, a 2-possession contest with 6:23 to go. Banchero. Out to Bane. Bane didn't have a look. Step back three. Well off. Carter the board. Suggs has to fire. Won't go. And Cunningham with his 7th rebound of the game.
What a find by Wendell Carter to even get any type of good shot on that possession.
Harris bullies his way in and hits.
He just shooting right over him.
And he loves the turnaround jumper. Harris taking his time, so effective this season and efficient in the post, making another big play.
Kane deep in the corner, whistle blows. Detroit a chance to tie or take the lead. Thompson pushes it through. We are tied at 85.
On a night where he's been quiet offensively, 1 of 6 from the field. They slip that screen. He takes it all the way to the rim.
Bang. Banchero matched up with LeVert. Banchero turns, fires, off the heel, and slammed home by Kane.
What an impact.
Kane forced to step up. Cunningham can't hit.
And he's trying to take a couple of those early ones tonight. Just hasn't been able to find that rhythm.
Kane out there on the floor with Franz Wagner questionable to return with the sore right calf. And Kane is fouled by Cunningham. 4th on Cunningham. Stars to step up. But every now and then a role player will step in and have an unbelievable night. And Kane has had some great moments so far for Orlando. Banchero with the shot clock winding down. Forced to give it up. Bang, got it off. No, he did not. It's a shot in 16. And an offensive.
This dude was a two-way? like really recently?
No, yeah,
Unbelievable.
Suggs got away from Thompson. Suggs! No! Bane has it in the corner. Can't hit. Rebound. Squeezed inside by Carter. Blocked. Stewart got a piece of it. Ball on the floor. Bane with the left. Won't go.
My goodness.
And the Pistons come out of there with it.
Wow.
Missed opportunity for Orlando.
That was a physical possession right there.
Detroit with 16 blocks. Cunningham out to Harris. Off the heel. Rebound Banchero.
Great shot. Cade somehow split that help. Tobias Harris, I'm sure he wants that one back.
Banchero. Foul. And Banchero missing the first. And he missed both.
Wow.
In a 2-point ball game. Banchero missed both. 10 for 13 at the line. Cunningham, the floater, no. Fighting to get it back. Carter clears it, and he's fouled. Rivalries in basketball, and we've got a good one brewing here, rivalry-wise, between Orlando and Detroit.
34% still leads this game. Just goes to show you these turnovers have really come back to hurt Detroit.
It's that. It's the offensive glass. It certainly is. They've won the shot margin. They've actually outshot Detroit by 10.
And 30 free throw attempts in this one for Orlando. 4-point ball game. Under 3 to go, and another. 19 points in the game, but is currently sitting with right calf soreness. Banchero barking out instructions. Shot clock under 10. Banchero draws the crowd. Suggs. Crossover. Nearly lost it. Fires a 3. Won't drop. Rebound Dirk. Harris. Duran. Over to Cunningham. He has 24 in the ball game. Duran in the lane. Kick out. Jenkins. Sidestep 3. No good. Kane the ball.
How good was that defense from Kane? He is just so locked in. Didn't fight on the shot fake. Guarded Kane. Big time defensive effort.
Crowd rising to their feet. Bang. Toss out to Carter. Suggs. can't connect. Thompson the rebound.
Suggs keeps
Another
rushing.
chance for Detroit.
Keeps getting it out and got to follow through.
He's 1 for 13 tonight. Cunningham driving. Foul is called. Cunningham has exerted a lot of energy in this one. He's played 37 minutes and can't hit the first free throw. One possession game. Orlando 89, Detroit 86. This one has had a 90s feel to it from the opening tip.
Austin, we'll see if they go to the inverted ball screen with Paulo. They have had some troubles. Looks like it's going to be Bane, though.
Bane fires a three. Yes! The bank is open late. Detroit hasn't scored in over 4 minutes. No field goals in that time. Here's Thompson to the rack. Blocked by Suggs.
There's just simply no space for him to operate right now.
I mean, Suggs was just totally leaving Thompson to go get Cade Cunningham and the ball out of his hands.
You know, Robbie, we've called Detroit's games all season and kind of pointed out, as good as this team is, that lack of shooting.
Bane with the left, no good.
You watch the crowd. Look at the crowd Cade has to play in.
Cunningham strong on the three. Banchero clears.
Good timeout. Burned too much time trying to force one up.
Cunningham will inbound it. Over to LeVert. LeVert firing. No good. And he gets 2 big free throws here.
Pieces right now, besides Cade Cunningham and Tobias Harris giving it for him.
Robinson from the logo, no good. Carter is fouled.
They need some scoring from somebody else, you know, and I don't know who that is, especially if Jalen's not going to be given a misdiagnosed AC.
Detroit did not have a field goal in the last 5:24 of game action.
Yeah.
They also have gone 7 of 14 at the line in the fourth.
When it's not like Orlando was just scoring every time. I mean, they had opportunities.
Cunningham in the corner, no good. Stewart put it in with 3.4. Inbound to Bane. They'll dribble out the clock. Orlando takes a commanding